Hi there, Scorpio. I'm Jude. Welcome to your weekly reading. Scorpio, this is a reading for the week of the 31st of July. And as usual, we're going to look at what's been going on, what's been happening for you. Then we'll get into the week of the 31st of July. We'll look at the challenges and what might be coming in to help you, Scorpio. So we've got the Nine of Swords and the Page of Swords. So, Scorpio, I feel like there's been a lot of thinking going on here. A lot of rumination is what I can see in these cards. You know, sometimes this is a card that says you wake up at 3 in the morning and your mind's ticking over. There's something here you're trying to solve, like a problem-solving kind of feeling going on here. Something that's got you, on edge a little bit with it. You're okay, but it's like, maybe you need to brainstorm it or talk to others or find some way to... You're almost there. The 9 is just before the 10 and the 10 is the completion of the cycle. So it's like you're nearly there. But yeah, something's had you a little bit, in your head. Now, the Page of Swords suggests you've come up with a solution. The Page of Swords to me, feels here like you get news. Something comes in. But also the page talks about brainstorming, ideas, thinking, communicating. You may get something through the airwaves like a phone call or an email or something that brings news here to do with this, what's been going on. So it's maybe there's been like a little bit of a problem or something that's had you doing a lot of thinking. And the Page of Swords says news comes in. And that creates a whole lot of ideas and strategies. It's like getting everyone together and having a brainstorming session or something like that. So, the week of the 31st, what are the cards got for you, Scorpio? We've got the Page of Cups, the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, King of Swords, a whole lot that want to come out, so we'll have a look. 6 of Cups, Temperance, 7 of Cups, the Tower, the Ace of Cups and Temperance. Okay, a lot, but I get the gist. Wow. Lots of cups. How many cups have we got? 1, 2, 3, 5 in this row, plus Temperance, which I often think of as a cup card because the symbology here is the angel standing with 2 cups, balancing the emotions and healing the emotions. Oh, and the Page. 1, 2, 5, 6. Well, 7 cup cards in one row. So, lot of emotional energy here. You're out of your head though, according to what I can see in these cards, and into the emotions. You may have an air sign person around you, Scorpio. You could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you might have a lawyer giving you some guidance here. You could have a Sagittarian. But there's something going on here where the Page of Cups says there's a new emotional energy coming in. Out of that angst you were in, it's like a new emotional energy where you feel really good. You feel sure of yourself here. Often the 9 of Cups too can be a card that talks about wish fulfillment. But there's a comfort here, an emotional comfort zone and a feeling of being really empowered. You can see that little character. They're sitting, feeling very kind of sure of who they are, where they are. There's a lot of love and support around. But it's almost like you're moving on from somewhere, something. you're leaving something behind, maybe even from an emotional energy, but it can also talk about you going in search of what it is you want for your emotional fulfillment. And the King of Swords can talk about getting a lot of clarity and a lot of clear thinking, strategic thinking, clear communication. The Kings master the energy, and swords are all about our thinking and our communication. So the King is like very strategic, very decisive, very clear, loves facts, clarity, honesty, truth, information, details, and they're very good at making those choices then. Because I feel like this gives you a perspective on the past. It does feel like it has a little bit of something to do with something from the past with this Six of Cups. Maybe childhood, a past relationship. But it's like you get a different look. You get a look beneath the surface here. A look behind the scenes at the truth of something is my feeling of it. And the Tower, I don't mind a tower. A lot of people don't like it, but it's neither good nor bad in itself. And you've got good cards after it, so I feel like it's a positive tower. But a tower in itself says something sudden and unexpected. You didn't anticipate this, didn't see it coming, drops in, hits you, and you're like, it's got the potential and the possibility to be a game changer, Scorpio. It's this lightning bolt striking the tower. And the lightning bolt can be an idea. It might be something someone says to you. It might be a person who shows up, someone from the past maybe, because you've got the Six of Cups here before it, which talks about the past. Someone from the past might come in and drop back into your life or say something, or you might hear from them, and it's got the potential to change everything. Sudden and unexpected game changer, because it sets up a choice. With the Seven of Cups, there's then a choice of what do you want to do about this. And with this card, often we get called to look at, are there some unconscious drivers influencing your emotions in how you make the choice? Is this fantasy? Is it real? The King of Swords would want the truth behind it. The King of Swords would say, you get the facts, you get the details, you want the honest truth here, Scorpio. Because the Seven of Cups says there is a choice to be made. And when we get the Seven of Cups, it urges you to choose what's good for your soul. But obviously you have free will, Scorpio, so you will make your choice. But I feel like you do make a choice, and it's a choice for a beautiful new emotional energy and a lot of healing. The Temperance card says there's patience, there's love, there's healing here. Emotional healing, balance. It's a time of, putting things emotionally, which is what you were looking for here with this Eight of Cups. You're in search of emotional fulfillment or what feels right for you emotionally. And these cards, Ace of Cups, aces are all about new beginnings, emotional new beginnings, because the cups talk about our emotions and feelings. So there's a sense here, this tower coming in and setting up a choice for you. And these cards are suggesting there's a beautiful energy and opportunity here to bring emotional healing and balance to something, which I feel you've been searching for. But the pivot point feels like something happens here, someone from the past getting to see behind the curtain of something in terms of what went on in the past maybe. Brings this tower moment and then a choice. And remember that King of Swords loves clarity and truth. Out of all the emotions, he's about fact, information, truth, detail. All right, what would be the challenge in this? I kind of feel like, I'm just going to say, I think that's challenging enough in itself in this storyline here. What will help you? Knight of Cups. Yeah, what will help Scorpio? The Magician and the Three of Cups. Ace of Swords is underneath as well. You've got 3 aces in here, Scorpio. Fingers. 3 aces. Aces are all about new beginnings. Oh, no, that's interesting. You've got 2 aces. Why did I say 3? I wonder if there's a 3rd ace going to come out in the message from Spirit. How curious. You've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. Judgment says this is a crossroad, a very fate and destiny kind of energy here, Scorpio. But what will help you? The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about bringing love into something. It's about love, going forward with a very gentle energy, one that's full of love and compassion, going out into the world with something of enormous emotional value to you. The Magician says you've got this, Scorpio. You've almost like called it in. It's like you've wanted to create something here. The Magician has that capacity to manifest. The resources are available to you to create and manifest. If you get the clarity of what it is you want, the intention, and you take action, there's the possibility of putting something together here. And I can see the clarity is there, the intention is there. It's just about you deciding whether you want to take the action or not. But the Three of Cups says there's a lot of happiness and joy and celebration. And it does feel like there might be 3 people. Maybe that's the 3. But there are 3 people that are very happy and very together, very bonded, Scorpio. But generally, so for some of you, there might be like a core group of 3. But the Three of Cups is a card of just joy and celebration. This feels very healing emotional energy coming out of something that arrives very unexpectedly and sets up a choice, because you've got a couple of cards here that are talking about a big choice, a karmic crossroad. And it's all you're working through this, Scorpio, and there's a lot of love here. All right, let's close your reading out with a message from Spirit. I'm liking what I see though. Yeah, okay. Okay. So we've got the card of death and rebirth. It's the end of an old pattern or an old cycle here, Scorpio, and the transition from an old way of being into a whole new way of being. It's like being reborn almost, is what I can see in these cards. Because the Ten of Swords, particularly in this deck, which is just beautiful, this is the Light Seers Tarot. The Ten of Swords is about releasing all this old thinking up here that's caused you the angst. The Nine of Swords, remember I said it, you're almost there. The Ten of Swords is you let it go. It's letting go of all the, and I'm not saying don't think, because the King and the Queen of Swords, or you've got the King on the table. The King of Swords says thinking's good. Very strategic, clear thinking. But that's a shift from the angst of rumination or overthinking. And this Ten of Swords is beautiful. It's stepping into this lovely, amazing light energy and releasing any thoughts and overthinking. And it's getting into heart energy is what I can see in this reading. And going through like a rebirth process. That's what I can see in these cards. Remember, they're general, so it may or may not resonate. And you have free will, so you make your choices. but it looks beautiful, Scorpio. Little intense, big stuff happening. This tower feels pivotal, really pivotal. But it opens the way for a whole new beginning, a lot of emotional healing, and a lot of love and celebration. Have a great week. Thanks for listening. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.